Nothing happened in that moment when I was there, but they had happened before and after, depending.
I'm just trying to imagine how that must have felt, because
Yeah.
you basically didn't trust their national army.
Yeah, it's difficult to say that because there's a lot of great people in their national army, and you try not to think everybody is like that. Of course, you know it's the minority, but you have to be smart enough to have your head on a swivel and be protective at all times, 24/7, 365, just because of the possibilities.
You must have been terrified to sleep then.
Yeah, it was tough. It was tough during those moments. Thankfully for me, it wasn't a very long time frame for me. But yeah, it's very, very difficult to transition and to relax and to trust, especially when you, like, for instance, going to sleep at night. Whether you're going to have protection at the small gate that you do have, to let you know if somebody comes in or tries to attack.
Do you think that changes your personality, living with so much mistrust?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to argue it not changing me, you know, because it's just hard to deal with when I was there. I mean, even years later, I mean, it's been a lot of years I've been away from Afghanistan, and I still remember it like it was yesterday, or think about it and have it in the back of my head. Yeah, for years it was hard for me driving down the street without thinking I was looking for stuff on the side of the road, you know, wires or something like that. You know, even to this day I still think about it. So yeah, very difficult.
Quite emotional.
Yeah, I had gotten to the point where it's been so many years because the emotions kind of went away. I'm just very thankful. You know, I mean, I'm not in that situation a lot like a lot of military members are. There's a lot of members that's what they do all the time, every time they go out the door. I got a very small one-time glimpse that I volunteered for, and I'll never take it for granted. I can't imagine what the ones that are always doing it are dealing with. And not just one time, you know. Yeah, very difficult, hard.
You say a short period of time. 7 months to me in that situation seems like a really long time.
I mean, in reality, though, it's with the units, and they're there for years. They could be there for years for the deployment. Yeah, U.S. Air Force, we have typical time frames depending on your job. Of course, there's some U.S. Air Force assets members that's what they're always doing as well when it comes to special operations or support. But for me, in my job, my background, it's not likely that I'm in those situations a lot, unless the volunteer opportunity comes up, that the need is there. But yeah, it went by slow. The 7 months went by slow.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Now, you said that it changed you for life. So you go in, and correct me if I'm wrong, as a young, happy-go-lucky young person.
Yeah.
How did you come out?
I mean, I'm very thankful, relieved that I'm not there at first, just because of the chances that every day present. Whether it's VBIED, vehicle-borne device running into your convoy, or a individual running through the gate with a vest.
Did you see that?
I didn't. I mean, it happened at our forward operating base, and also in our. We were near Kalat City, is where I was. So Kandahar, they had at the time. I don't know if it's the same now, but there was one road that circled the whole country. So like, there's really you can drive off the beaten path and dirt roads, but if you're sticking to a concrete road, you had one road. So from Kandahar to Kalat, which was, I think, if I remember correctly, hour and a half to 2 hours on the road for a convoy, which is a very long time. But in our local village, yeah, we had suicide vests, suicide bombers. Also, vehicle borne as well, on convoys. Attacks during the training missions that our team would go out on.
Are there any